And now we're trying to fix something that's dysfunctional. And the only way you can fix anything that's dysfunctional is you have to totally dismantle it and put it back together the way that it should be. Now, once you rip it apart and you find that there's no good in it, then you have to make a decision whether or not to stay and play, or whether or not you're going to stay and work it out. You know, so you have to be there, and you have to be honest with yourself about really what it is you need versus what you want. And that's the basis of a convenient relationship. You have to be aware, self-aware of why you're in this relationship. And then the other thing is, and we're going to deal with this next week, is that you have to understand the difference between commitment, love, infatuation, and tolerance. You have to know what love truly is. You have to define what love is and get a clear understanding that love is unconditional. Love is more than being in the same house, paying bills together, laying in the same bed, physically interacting, getting through problems. Love is that connection that will have you stay there regardless of the situation. You can get mad, yes, but you're willing to stay there. A perfect example is God's love for us. And I know some of you may not be into God the way that I am, but that's the perfect example of love. God the Father loved us. And what is it? John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. That's love, because mankind walked totally away from God. We got caught up in sin. Haggai, and those type of relationships where you love in spite of what the person is doing, you're willing to go through hell to get that person back, to make sure that that person is okay. That's love. Now, if you get mad and you're willing to walk away because of the convenience of a relationship, that's not love. That's a relationship of convenience. But you have to be willing. And then love is also enough, just like God, that if you continue to give your love, and the person that you're loving doesn't want to change, you have to love that person enough to let them go. Because ultimately, you have to love yourself enough to make sure that you're happy, because you can't make anybody else happy until you're happy. Now, we're going to play another song before we close out. We got just about 12 minutes. I want to play another song for you that really means a lot. And when you listen to the lyrical composition of it, you will find that people have relationships that are not true. And this song is by Atlantic Starr. And the song is Secret Lovers. And many of us have secret lovers. Many of us have been the secret lover. And not necessarily, when I say we have secret lovers, I'm not saying that you're out there, you're cheating, you're in an adulterous state. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that you're not giving the attention needed to your relationship. Your attention and your desire in your heart is somewhere else. And that's your love. Okay? So here we go.
Here we are, two of us together, taking this crazy chance to be all alone. We both know that we should not be together, 'cause if we found out, it could mess up both our happy home. I hate to think about us only up together. As soon as I look at you, it will show on my face. Yeah. Then we'll know that we've been loving each other. We can't let them know. No, no, no. We can't leave the trail. Sitting at home, I do nothing all day but think about you and hope that you're okay. Hoping you'll call before anyone gets home. I'll wait anxiously alone by the phone. How could something so wrong be so right? Wish we didn't have to keep our love out of sight. Yeah. Living two lives just ain't easy at all. But we gotta hang, running there, or fall. Secret lovers, yeah, that's what we are. Trying so hard to hide the way we feel. 'Cause we both belong to someone else, but we can't let it go. 'Cause what we feel is all so real, so real, so real. You and me, are we fair? Is this or do we care? Can they tell what's in our minds? Maybe they've had secret love all of the time. Everything we're making love, we know this the time. We both get nervous 'cause it's way after night. Even though we hate it, we know it's time that we go. We gotta be careful so that no one will know. Secret lovers, yeah, that's what we are. We shouldn't be together, but we can't let go. 'Cause what we feel is all so real, so real, so real, so real, so real.
Secret Lovers by Atlantic Star. The lyrical composition of that song is so beautiful. I just watched the Unsung on TV the other day, and the concept behind that is so beautiful. Now, in the lyrics of the song, it talks about two people that are having an affair, and even in the affair, they realize and they admit that it's an affair of convenience because they belong to someone else. In other words, they have a relationship that they've committed themselves to. However, there's something lacking. When we really break it down, there's something lacking at that relationship at home that they found in each other. And it's become a relationship of convenience where I can get this from you because I'm not getting it at home. And that's the reason why people go step out on each other. It's because there's something lacking at home that they either haven't dealt with or they've tried to deal with it and the other person doesn't want to deal with it or doesn't acknowledge it. That goes back to that from the dysfunction found in the article, the dysfunctional statement found in the article. That's what happens. And you can use it also spiritually. Just give me a spiritual moment here. And your relationship with the church that you belong to, or your commitment to God. You're committed to God, but you're also find yourself, quote unquote, tied up into the aura of the church religious acts. And while you're looking at the relationship with God, you get so caught up in the euphoria of being in an exciting event at a church that you lose confidence and stamina in your relationship with God, and you begin to church hop. You church hop. And there's such a thing as spiritual adultery also. And we can get into that at another time. If you want to, just email me at interactivels@icloud.com. Go to the website, which is up now, interactivelifesolutions.org. We're not quite finished with it, but we have it up because we were getting a lot of requests of what it is that I do as far as being a life transformational coach, public speaker, Christian counselor, leadership coach, executive coach, the many hats that I wear from in the coaching industry and the leadership industry, as well as being a mentor to a lot of people. We also want you to know that we do spiritual development with people. So you can hit me up at interactivelifesolutions.org. Okay? At any given time, hit me up on Facebook, Rev/William Green. On Facebook, contact me there. Interactive Life Solutions. The phone number is 844-7-COACH-1. Okay? 844-7-COACH-1. Contact me via phone, text message. We can, there's a number of ways that you can contact me. I will get to you. We can set it up and we can sit down and talk. My prices are reasonable. We can really begin to help you in a lot of situations. And over the next few weeks, we're going to be continuing our talk on convenient relationships versus covenant relationships. In February, we're really going to dig into love. And we're going to hopefully, after we begin to open up our relationships this month, and really take a look at them as we pull them apart and set out the different components that are involved in our relationships and decide whether it's a convenience or it's a covenant. And then we're going to help you put it back together again. Okay? And we're going to hopefully help you make a decision whether to stay and fight or be healthy for yourself, to get out and continue on living a healthy lifestyle. You know, it's nothing wrong and letting go of something that's not healthy for you. It's just like in weight loss. If you continuously eat, and you're not eating things that are healthy, you get fat, you get bloated, you get unhealthy, you develop diseases. The same thing happened in your love life. If you're in a relationship and it's not healthy for you and you continue to stay, you get in a dysfunctional lifestyle, you get disease in your spirit and in your emotion, and you have to find somehow to release all those toxins out of your body. So you can pretty much say that what we're doing now, and it just came to me, thank you, Lord, is we're having a detox of our relationships. Okay, so this is William O signing off today from A Better You on the Life Enhancement Radio station. Go to lifeenhancementradio.com. We have a number of different shows for you. We have from various areas of your life. We'll tap into each and every one of us. Go to Life Enhancement Coaching Institute. If you want to learn more about being a life coach, you want to find some people to be your life coach, we have a number of life coaches that are associated with us, and one of us are willing and able to help you. I'm going to play a song now by Brandy. We opened up with Brandy, Have You Ever? We're going to close out with Brandy, Almost Doesn't Count, because I want you to know that if you're not loved completely, you're not loved fully, you're not loved healthy, you need to tell that person that almost doesn't count. See you next week.
Almost made you love me, almost made you cry, almost made you happy, babe. Didn't I take mine? You almost had me thinking you were turned around, but everybody knows almost doesn't count. Almost heard you saying you were finally free. What was always missing for you, babe, you found it in me. But you can't get to heaven, have off the ground.